Welcome. I'm Sebastian Mahfood, and you're listening to WCAT Radio, the on-air wing of En Route Books and Media, bringing you the dulcet sounds of Catholic wisdom.
Folks, welcome back to Sunday School. This is your host, Pat Flynn. We are going to talk about the 5 most important questions that you can ask in life and should be asking. This will be a short episode. We will be back next week with the 3rd commandment in our 10 Commandment series. But today, I just want to lay out these 5 questions. I'm not even going to attempt to answer these 5 questions. All I want to do is get them out there. We can circle back to them on future episodes and will. But the point I want to drive is that I really do believe these are the 5 most important questions any person can ask in life and should be asking. But the problem is not enough people are asking these questions. And these are the types of questions that children ask, that just come very naturally to children. They're very why-based questions, not all how-based questions. And that is, to me, the most exquisite type of question any person can ask. And I guess what is a little bit disappointing, a little bit sad when I look out into the world, especially on social media land and across the internet, is people will ask questions about pretty much everything. They will argue over almost anything. But to me, none of it, especially the amount of time and energy people will put into arguing over these points, these aren't the most important questions in life. These aren't the things that you should be, going to the trenches on. That isn't the hill you should die on. These questions, like I'm glad that you're passionate about the paleo diet. I like, that's fine. But is that your religion? I think you can maybe tell what I'm starting to get at. Okay, let's get into these questions. The 5 most important questions a person can ask in life are as follows. And see if you can answer these. See if you can answer all of them. 1, where did we come from? That's the question of origin. Where did we come from? Okay, and I'm not talking about etiology. Okay, I'm not talking about, yes, we know we came from our parents. Yes, that's an easy question of science. I'm talking about ontology. Why are there any human beings? Why is there any state of physical affairs at all instead of nothing? We're going as deep as you can ask about the nature of reality. That's the type of question that this is. And then you can get more specific with respect to humans. So, yes, mommy, daddy, we got that part. That's pretty well established. But this question is much deeper, much more metaphysical. Where did we come from? 2, who are we? What is our identity? So if the first question is one of origin, this is a question of identity. What are we? Who are we? How do you answer that? Again, depending on your worldview, you could have wildly different answers to this question. Okay, but that's an extremely important question. Identity. Who are we? Who are we? Number 3, how are we to behave? Morality. How are we to behave? Morality. Number 4, why are we here? That's meaning. Why are we here? What is the purpose of this? Are we aiming towards anything? Are we supposed to learn anything while we're here? Are we supposed to do anything while we're here? This is the Monty Python question, the meaning of life. And then finally, where are we going? Is there a life after this one? Is there not? Where are we going? So to summarize the 5 questions one more time. Who are we? Question of identity. Where did we come from? Question of origin. How are we to behave? Question of morality. Why are we here? Question of meaning. And where, if anywhere, are we going next? That's the question of destiny. So we have origin, identity, morality, meaning, and destiny. These are the 5 most important questions that any person can ask in life. And we're going to keep this 5 questions to a 5-minute episode. So that's all I want to do this week. And I want you to think about it. And I want you to think, how much time are you spending on these questions? They're good questions. They're the most important questions. They're the types of questions that children naturally ask. And if you want me to discuss these questions, I would be happy to do so. If you'd like to hear me make an attempt at answering them, I'd be glad to do so. All that I would ask from you is that you please subscribe, rank the show, and we will be back next week with the first question of where do we come from?
We hope you enjoyed the program and will join us back for another show on WCAT Radio. This is Sebastian Mahfood. Good day.